East vs. West Coast Rap by Tommy and Dan. In the 1990s, rap was mainly divided into two cultures, East and West. Tupac and Suge Knight were the West top people, while the East had Puff and Biggie. Tupac and Biggie started off as friends. Biggie actually looked up to Tupac. Then, one night, Tupac was robbed and shot. Pac immediately thought it was Puff and Biggie, and that's where the Biggie and Tupac feud begins.
West Coast rap originates in the LA area, also reaching the San Fran Bay area. The main West Coast label is Death Row, and that consisted of rappers like Tupac, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. Death Row was founded by Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, and the WOC. West Coast rap is more of like a funk-based type rap.
East Coast rap originates from the New York area. The main record label from the East Coast is Puff's Bad Boy Records. Bad Boy Records includes rappers like Biggie, Mace, and Puff. East Coast rap is a more lyrical jazz type rap.
The East vs. West Coast rap feud began when Suge Knight and Death Row started to help get Tupac out of jail for a gang rape that he was involved with. After Suge visited Tupac in New York, where he was incarcerated, he attended the Source Awards. The Source is a magazine company that puts on an award show for best rappers, rap, and like stuff like that. At the award show, Suge Knight disses Puff and the Bad Boy label, causing instant problems and ruckus. Then the New York crowd booed Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, which caused Snoop to go on his famous East Don't Like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg rant. This is known as the birthplace of the East vs. West Coast beef.
Tupac was shot and killed on September 13, 1996, at the age of 25. Along with Tupac, other West Coast rappers were killed during this beef. Rapper Yaki Kadafi, one of the founders of the rap group Outlawz, and Tupac's friend Randy Walker, aka Stretch, were both shot and killed during this time. On the East Coast, the only big rapper that was killed was Biggie, and he was shot and killed on March 9th, 1997.
Tupac Shakur was born in Harlem but moved to LA in 1988. He is one of the biggest names in gangster rap and also just straight up rap. He has more than 75 million copies sold and is known as basically the best rapper of all time. Tupac also starred in many movies such as Juice, Poetic Justice, Gridlocked, and Gang Related.
Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie or Biggie Smalls, was a rapper from Brooklyn and the leader of the Junior Mafia rap clan. Junior Mafia was made up of many of Biggie's childhood friends from Brooklyn. Biggie uses a loose, easy flow in his raps, but is still known to be one of the best lyricists ever. When Biggie was still a young rapper, he befriended Tupac and actually opened for him at concerts.
East vs. West Coast rap feud never officially ended, but after the deaths of Tupac and Biggie, it seemed like they all kind of opened their eyes and realized that it's not worth taking and losing lives. Don't get me wrong, they aren't friends or anything, but they aren't trying to kill each other anymore, specifically due to the rap.
Coastal rap beef also affiliates with the coastal gang beef. Many rappers belong to an East or West Side gang. Rappers like Tupac largely supported the West Side by throwing up the West Side gang sign on his album cover and also yelling West Side in some of his songs.
Today, artists still rep the West Coast by throwing up W gang signs, and both groups still think that they are superior than the other. There's still a slight feud between East and West Coast rappers, but they take it out more between the rap and not personal problems like killing each other and stuff like that. Any of that stuff is more gang involvement and not rap. Ever since the death of Tupac and Biggie, they blamed that on the feud, so it's been really not at all as bad because they lost the lives of two of the best rappers ever due to it. All right. What rap do you like better, East or West Coast?
East Coast.
Who's your favorite rapper from the East Coast?
Big.
Did people around you listen to this kind of rap?
It was just starting to be popular.
Do you think Biggie and Tupac's death were related to the East versus West Coast rap feud?
We'll never know the truth about that.
Did you listen to any other rap besides that, or was that really your only genre?
I like Nas. Jay-Z was pretty good. Outkast when they came out.
Did you ever get inspired by either East or West Coast rap or no?
It was motivating in the gym.
How did it affect the time of hip hop? Did all music change after that?
100%. It was a game changer.
How do you stand on East versus West? Do you think there should be beef, or do you think that they should just all be friends?
I think there's too much of a stylistical difference between both of them that they can't really be compared. It's like apples to oranges.
Thank you for the interview.